Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Saint Seiya episode 33, and I'm gonna start this reaction in from the 2 minutes 17 second mark in 1-0 go. Alright. Rebels Clash, Cheers of the Blind Dragon. Alright, sounds like a cool and badass title. You know, I actually don't mind getting back to Seiya because I actually been wanting to see more of Shunrei. No. Oh. Dang, that's gotta take a lot of mental fortitude just to be able to do that to yourself, yo. Oh. And I like that you're actually getting to see, just from a psychological standpoint, how much this is gnawing on Shunrei. And even in defeating this dude, he still has nightmares about him. And you know, in a way, that is some good writing because it shows you how much impact Algol has on Shunrei, showing you that that Algol wasn't just any typical antagonist. Oh. So I like that. Gives you a lot of weight from that Shunrei and Algol fight. And this is definitely gotta be tough on Shunrei too. Hmm. No! But yeah, I do like that though. I think the reason why he would. I like how even for common things, he can't do it as easily anymore because we gotta remember the reason why he was able to defeat Algol was because of just the massive amounts of cosmos being utilized during the fight. But now that he's like in a commonplace situation, he can't just utilize that. Whoa. Oh, okay, for a second I thought he was gonna fall down the cliff. I'd be like, oh no. We don't need Senior breaking a leg on top of being blind too. I think she might want them to just let Saudi have his. I mean, not Saudi. Soon you have his space. That's not abandoning him technically, though. True, because they're all gonna try to cover up the Tsunryu with their bodies if they're not careful. At least there, they actually do a good job of explaining why Iki would want to go solo. That's the spirit. The only thing is, how are they gonna even find that dude? Doesn't seem like a guy you can just call up on a phone instantly and be like, "Yo, homeboy, can you do me a favor? Can you heal this guy's eyesight?" Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy. Yeah. They're true because Iki wouldn't want to go, he wouldn't want to see Tsunryu get in danger. You can see where Iki's coming from. Oh, that's sweet. Pretty much showing you that Iki, he is a hard ass on the outside, and he is a hard ass, but on the inside he can be a pretty chill dude too. I love it, and a sweet dude. And that's what I love about this series. All the characters are balanced. With Shun, he ain't too sweet because we saw his savagery a few episodes ago. And then with Iki, Hyoga, and Seiya, they can be hardcore, but they can be pretty hardcore, but they have their moments of softness too. And I love the balance of characters in this series for that very reason. All right. Dang, she's a pretty good swimmer. Thinking about it, geez. She could probably try out for the Olympics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's hope her head does not crash into a bed of rocks. Okay, who would have thought something comfy would diverge into this? Just makes me wonder though, considering these circumstances, it's like, man, this dude looks pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like this dude never skipped a day of lifting in his life. Jeez. And he's got the moves. Okay, that guy definitely could have been a gymnast. Kind of looks looks like Seiya with super long hair, though, more buff. Hopefully it isn't a fucked up promise. And it's a promise full of maybe friendship or something like that. Who am I kidding? It's probably some kind of hardcore blood pact type of deal. Or some kind of grudge. Dang! I understand not wanting to deal with the dog barking, but kicking it that much, you could have lowered it just a little bit. Jeez. Oh. Never mind. I should have been worried for the fatter guy. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, this soundtrack is freaking beastly. Damn! With the gut punch! That kid's probably gonna be in the hospital for months, probably. You know, he survived surprisingly quick after his upper body was slammed into the fucking bricks. Oh, that's a little seem to you. See to see he was badass even as a little kid. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that is some messed up logic. Whoa! That is a cheap ass blow. What the hell? And he knows this dude. This dude wants to beat Shunrei in a straight up fight, so. Oh. So Shunrei probably knew that dude was gonna stop. No, what he's not, this guy has, what he's lacking in is mental fortitude and control of himself. Can't say I feel sorry for this dude. Dang. Oh, so that was the promise that he made with Oko. Wait, what do you mean by shed blood? Did they actually straight up murder people? Oh, okay, okay. Just intense training. Because in some animes, whenever a character says shed blood, it's usually like leave a lot of dead bodies behind. Oh no! Not the. Jeez! Uncle's got zero chill! Jeez. Actually, I could see why Shinryu would feel that way. Because with Iki, there was at least some hope left in him. While Shinryu, Seiya, Hyoga, and everyone else in Shun were fighting him in the first arc. Or the first season of the series. Come on, Shinryu, you should have stepped to the left or... Oh, no, I was about to say you should have stepped to the left or right. Really? He didn't feel it when he was fighting Black Dragon or even... Or even Iki? Oh. No. Shunrei's right. And that scene didn't come out of left field either because we even saw Oko when he saw that Shinryu wasn't punching him back when they were kids. It's kind of already implied that Oko, if he fights Shinryu, he wants to fight Shinryu in like an honorable match to the fullest. So I like that kind of stuff. It shows you quite a bit for Oko's character. Aww. I actually love how much that shows you how much he cares for seeing you. That's sweet. And that's how you can tell she's a keeper. With him in the best of times and worst of times. But I know Shinryu doesn't. Shinryu, he does not want things to stay that way. He wants to look out for his bros, and that's definitely understandable. And that's what makes Shinryu one of the best Saint Seiya characters. He doesn't seek out personal glory or even personal benefits. He honestly only looks out for the best of the people around him, and that's what makes him such an amazing character. It's a good question. I have no idea on how to answer that. Kind of like the trial by fire approach. Oh. That is a badass pose. Oh, it's over? Alright. This episode gets a... honestly, 9 out of 10. I thought this was amazing. And let me explain why this deserves a 9 out of 10. I mean, indirectly, Tsunade pretty much confessed that she loves Tsunade, even though she didn't necessarily say it when she's like, stay with me forever. And I'll act in their stead. I actually love that sequence there. It shows you how much Tsunade romantically loves Tsunade. And I love that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, also how this episode, again, shows more of Ikki's gentle side when he when he has the inner monologue showing that he does have faith in Tsunade recovering. He just doesn't like to be seen soft on the outside too much, and I love that. It makes Ikki into a well-balanced character. And then Tsunade, my goodness, he was the most impressive highlight. Seeing just, even though he had no outside eyesight, the bravery he had in trying to save Shunrei, that just takes balls, and I love it. Even though he didn't succeed, and Oko had to be the one to save Tsunade, that was still a badass sequence there for Tsunade. And his emotional fall, if he does manage to get out of this situation, it's only going to feel much more beautiful if he does recover from this emotionally. And that's what I really love about this episode. Just so many emotions. And I thought Oko was pretty interesting too. And that's why I thought this episode did well from a character standpoint and a story standpoint. Because you're seeing Tsunade recovering, so each and every sequence has a purpose. Animation was actually good, surprisingly. The scene where Oko was giving those kids the beatdown, I was like, whoa, this is well animated. I was like, okay. And then the sequence where Shunrei was swimming in the water all without clothing exposed was actually extremely well animated, especially like when she was rolling in the water. It looked really well animated. Sequence where Shunrei was in like the waterfall was really well animated. Honestly, this episode had surprisingly pretty dang good animation, and artwork was beautiful, and that's why I thought this episode was 9 out of 10 worthy. So anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the vid, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Because I'm definitely pumped up for the next episode. Alright, y'all. Anyways, have a great and safe day, and I'll see if I can react to the next one tomorrow. Alright, y'all. Well, anyways, have a great and safe day. Bye-bye.